What's going on, Merc fam? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 4. We're going to discuss Zemo, Karli from the Flag Smashers, and even crazy-ass, unlikable John Walker, aka the new Captain America. But hey, before we get into that, I want to make sure that everybody likes, subscribes, and go ahead and tap that notification bell one time for your boy. I just want to make sure that you're fully aware of everything I post. It's that easy. All right, now without further ado, let's jump into this review. So we start this episode off in a flashback scene of the Winter Soldier in Wakanda with Ayo, that warrior girl that we were left off with in the last episode. We all know that Bucky unfortunately was a victim of Hydra and Zemo, put under this trance where they would say an arrangement of these funky words, 11, fire truck, freight train, and he would literally go into psycho mode, which puts him into the Winter Soldier mode. So if you remember in the last episode, the way that Zemo was kind of playing with the people on that island, telling them like, yo, I'll give you the Winter Soldier, because in everybody's mind, he's just like a weapon, you know, and everybody would love to have him. But in this flashback scene, we got to see that he was in his final steps of removing that trance from him. Him and Ayo seem to be extremely close, and I think that's the only reason why she let it slide that Zemo was broken out of jail and the Winter Soldier was there with him. I mean, think about it. Your king was killed, and not only did we help you recover, but now you're helping this guy who killed our king. It's a really, really complex episode. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's storyline is just unraveling, and everyone is so interconnected, and I really like that about this episode. Now, it's not as exciting as the previous episodes where there is a lot of dialogue. I felt this episode was a little more focused on John Walker and Karli from the Flag Smashers. We got to see that Karli actually has good motive. She's just going about things in the wrong way. Now, where to begin? Do we talk about John Walker, or should I go in on Karli? Look, we're going to talk about Karli first, and then we'll jump on John Walker's ass, all right? So Karli seems to have a good motive. She's trying to help the people that she really cares about ultimately. And I know that it's kind of hard to understand for someone on the other side of what she's doing, just watching her wreak havoc. Obviously, she looks like a villain, and she kind of is. And the way that the trailers portrayed her as is the villain. So when we are actually watching the story unfold, it's kind of sympathetic the way that she goes about doing what she's doing. I can totally understand it, and so can the Falcon. I really appreciated the conversation he attempted to have with her to try to get her to calm down and stop killing people. But really, there wasn't that much action until this episode. There was a scene with the Black Panther warriors in the house where they were whooping John Walker's ass, and he was really beating himself up about it like, damn, man, they really just put the beats on me, and they're not even superhuman. And he was just like, I can't do it anymore, Battlestar. I just couldn't believe that he actually took the super soldier serum. But I really like how they did it in this episode. Zemo was absolutely trying to break every vial and not let a single drop get to anyone, but John Walker ultimately got a last vial, and that's just how he got that super soldier serum. And I just couldn't believe it, but I also could believe it, because I know how evil he is. And it's just all connected, man. Honestly, the last couple minutes of this episode was really rock solid. I couldn't believe that Battlestar, rest in peace, got punched into a brick pillar. I mean, Buddy was like, ew, dunzo. I couldn't believe that they took him out that quick. But I can believe it because he's human. You know, what are you doing fighting these super soldiers? You know, I don't even think that John Walker told him he took the serum. So him finding out that they killed Battlestar, I mean, everybody dropped what they were doing when he died, because it was a clear, serious moment, and they couldn't believe that it happened. It gets to John Walker's head. He literally pulls a Steve Rogers with the shield out the window, jumps down, catches the guy who Karli, I feel, is close with in this show, her little adversary homie, and he really puts blood on the shield. I think that's obviously why they called it that title for the episode. We saw John Walker cross the line, and I feel like the government's gonna have his back at the end of it all. They're gonna cover it up and say that it was justified, because at the end of the day, he works for the government, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do for their people. It's kind of like the same play with politics and socialism and shit like that. You know, know, with police brutality and all this craziness. It reminds me of that. Honestly, to see John Walker actually kill that man with Steve Rogers' shield was an unbelievable moment, and I really hope that Bucky and Falcon actually make the decision to get that damn shield. I mean, there's only 2 episodes left, and there's so much from the trailers that we haven't even seen, so I'm sure they're gonna get it back, and they're gonna whoop ass, and I can't wait for it to happen. Maybe we're gonna get the old Captain America shield where it has the kind of 2 little prongs there. Honestly, I'm ready to see how this thing breaks down. I'm super excited, guys. But what did you guys think about this episode? I was really enthralled by it throughout the whole thing. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit slower, like I said, but at the end of it all, I really enjoyed it, man. Captain America killing people. I mean, Bucky is doing his own thing, and we got Wakanda over here. It's getting real deep, y'all. I can't wait to talk about next Friday's episode, but until next time, guys, it's been a pleasure. It's your boy Merc, but I'm out.